Welcome to this series of short videos that explain your online training file and how to update it. This video will introduce you to the Audit Qualification tab. The Audit Qualification is an additional qualification to the ACA. It is available for students working for a firm of UK or EEA registered auditors who can provide relevant audit experience. The Audit Qualification recognises the audit experience you gain during your ACA training. Being awarded the qualification is the first step to becoming a UK statutory auditor. It is awarded free of charge and once awarded to you, will remain yours forever. Before you start to record your audit experience, you need to ensure that your employer can provide relevant audit experience and they are happy for you to record your audit experience. You will also discuss your audit experience at each 6-monthly review and record your experience every 6 months in your file. If your employer is unable to provide relevant audit experience, you will not see this tab in your file. Let's go to the Audit Qualification tab. Here, you will log your audit experience and will see the number of audit days you have logged so far. To be awarded the Audit Qualification, you will need to achieve a total of 240 days or more. At least 120 of these days need to be from UK statutory audit. That is the ISA audit of UK companies or UK LLPs. You will need to record the days that relate to UK statutory and other audit work, such as solicitors' accounts rules or other audits completed under international standards on auditing. If you have new audit experience to add, click on Add Audit Experience. Add the start and end date of the period you are recording. This should be no longer than 6 months. Add the number of days as whole numbers, no fractions, and confirm if the experience was gained in or outside of the UK. Remember to record your audit experience every 6 months throughout your ACA training, not after every audit. And do not wait to the end of your training period to record all your experience. Now add the details of the audit experience. There are 3 boxes to complete. In the first box, record the nature of the audit work, including the size of the entity and industry information. In the second box, record the full legal names of all entities audited and the type of entity. In the third box, add the detail of the audit experience and development you gained, including the audit tasks you performed, any new experiences, and your role within the audit team, highlighting any progression. Select an authorised person from the drop-down menu. Confirm that the entry is true and accurate, and submit. Your qualified person responsible for training, QPRT, or counsellor will confirm who the appropriate person is. They need to be appropriately qualified and may not be the same person carrying out your 6-monthly review. The person you select will need to review your entry, provide feedback, and approve it. Audit experience feedback. When your qualified person logs into the training file, they will see a list of students at their office. Here, your authorised person will see your entry of audit days waiting to be reviewed and feedback requested. They will click on your name, which will take them to your Audit Qualification tab. They will now confirm the quality of your audit work and the number of days you have entered, and they will enter their feedback. Then click Submit. If there are any errors, they will add comments and return the entry back to you. You will need to update your entry and submit it to them again. Your authorised person will provide feedback again and submit. If there are any errors after your audit experience has been confirmed, you will need to submit an amendment form to us. Contact our student support team if you need help or have any questions. Remember to record your audit experience and gain feedback from your authorised person every 6 months. Do not wait until the end of your training agreement. If you do not record your audit experience, gain feedback and approval within 6 months of the final day of your training agreement, you will lose it. You cannot claim your audit experience retrospectively. When you reach the final day of your training agreement, you will be able to submit your audit experience for final sign-off, or keep the Audit Qualification tab open for 6 months from the final day of your training agreement. This time will allow you to record your audit experience up to the final day of your training agreement and gain the final approval of all your audit experience. The next steps will show you how to gain final approval for your audit experience. The day after your training agreement ends, and assuming that your file is complete, you will see this notice when you log in. Submitting for final approval. If you are ready to submit your file to your QPRT for final sign-off, ensure that your Audit Qualification tab is up to date. To review and update your audit experience, go to the Audit Qualification tab. Ensure all entries include feedback, select your authorised person, and submit. Your authorised person will need to log in, confirm, and approve that all your audit experience has been completed correctly. You will need to submit your audit experience even if you have not recorded the full 240 days. The number of days you have achieved will still need to be submitted at this time. You can continue to record your audit experience when you are an ICAEW member by completing a form. Now back to the Summary tab. If you are not ready to submit your audit experience when you submit your file for final sign-off, or it has not had the final approval from your QPRT, and you would like to keep the Audit Qualification tab open for 6 months from the final day of your training agreement, select Yes in the Audit Experience section. This time will allow you to record your audit experience up to the final day of your training agreement and give you time to gain the final approval of all your audit experience. Remember, the final approval needs to be completed within 6 months of the end of your training agreement. If it isn't, your audit experience will be lost. If you select No, this will close your Audit Qualification tab, and any experience not already approved will be lost. View the How to Update Your Training File, Sign Off and Submit video on how to submit your file for final sign-off. Get to know your file and update it regularly. For hints and tips to help you and to watch all the videos in this series, go to icaew.com/your-file. Our student support team is also here to help you. Contact the team by live web chat, Mia, our chatbot, call or email us.